After I gave birth to my son, my was huge. And the reason why my was so huge, because I almost...
You ever got dumped so hard they blamed your butt for it? Yeah, this ain't just petty. It's disrespectful on a whole new level. Welcome to SnitchFiles, where the drama don't hide and neither do we. Today we're diving headfirst into the messiest breakup in hip-hop meets NFL history. The alleged reason? A BBL that stinks like garbage. Yup, that's what they saying. And the way Stefon Diggs spun out of Cardi B's life faster than a Sunday route run. Baby, it's scandalous. Let's talk about it. Let's start slow, like how Cardi used to move back in her stripper days. Graceful, but dangerous. Now y'all know Cardi B been in the spotlight ever since she turned her Bronx hustle into platinum plaques. She ain't no stranger to headlines, whether it's about Offset, plastic surgery, or clapping back at the haters. But this time...
20, and you already know my already have some ass shots. So my was already huge as like putting that baby weight on my body, plus them...
This time, the disrespect hit different. Coachella 2025, Cardi steps out, crowds hyped, fans screaming, but instead of folks praising her set, all Twitter could talk about was how her BBL looked. Some said it was lumpy, some said it was deflating, but the one rumor that exploded online like hot grease was that it smelled. Yes, smelled. Like old garbage, like something rotting. Like, bruh, we not even gonna say the rest. That's what they were saying. And what made it worse? That same weekend, Stefon Diggs dipped out. He ain't say nothing at first. Just popped up back with his ex like Cardi never existed. And that's when the timeline went crazy. So let's break this mess down. Word on the street? Stefon told people close to him that he had to back away from Cardi because of the odor coming from her BBL.
Always, you stupid, weak ass bitches. It's never the bad bitches. It's never the bad bitch. You know what it is? It's never the bad bitches, and it's never the trans bitches. The cunt trans...
Now, whether he said it in those exact words or not, we don't know. But people started connecting the dots real quick. He unfollowed her, she deleted pics, and boom, his ex pops out with him all booed up like they back in rotation. Do y'all think this was a setup or a nah? Because I'm starting to feel like Stefon was never really all in with Cardi to begin with. Now, if there's one thing you can bet on, it's Cardi never staying quiet. Sis hopped on Instagram, lit up her live, and gave the world a Bronx-style drag session. She said folks was broke, dusty, ugly, and jealous. Said people couldn't afford the lashes she throws in the trash. She ain't addressed the BBL rumors directly, but she did say, ain't nobody ever complained before, but I guess these new clowns allergic to real. Phew. She mad, and honestly, rightfully so. If you still rocking with us after that bombshell, you might as well hit that subscribe because it's about to get even messier. Let's keep it a buck. Cardi never hid her cosmetic work. She talked about getting her boobs done at 18, but what folks don't always know, she got illegal butt shots from a woman who wasn't even licensed. The same woman who ended up in jail later for hurting other girls. Cardi said she was insecure, that the industry, her upbringing, and hip-hop beauty standards made her feel like she had to look a certain way.
With it. The cunt trans always with it. The bad with it. The niggas with the money with it. It's always you bad bill, angry, jealous bitches, and it's always you funky, ugly country butch queens.
And honestly, that's real. A lot of women in the culture have been through it, chasing validation through dangerous surgeries. But it didn't stop there. After giving birth to Kultura, Cardi went back under the knife. Lipo, another BBL, even a nose job. And she didn't give herself time to heal. She was back on stage while still swollen, bruised, and stitched. Doctors even warned her to sit down and recover. She didn't listen. She said, I got money to make. But that's the problem. When the hustle don't stop, the healing can't start. Would people care this much if the roles were reversed? Imagine if a man had body complications and women clowned him like this. Would it hit the same? Fast forward to now, and fans been clocking her body again. Some say her waist too snatched, her hips too stiff. Others think she's had another round of work, but Cardi's been denying it while also admitting her regrets.
They're like, they praise thick girls, they praise ass, they praise thighs, they praise all of that. Like,
she even made a public PSA to young women. Don't do what I did. Them shots, they dangerous, and I wish I never got them. That's growth. But the internet don't care, especially not when it smells a scandal, literally. So back to this BBL stink. Some blogs say that the odor rumor was just an excuse. that Stefon was already cheating, that he used it to save face, but others say there was a smell and it was a result of poor healing or complications from older surgeries. Either way, the damage is done, and Stefon's ex used the moment to spin the block with him in tow. Now hold up. Before we close this file, we gotta zoom out. This ain't just about Cardi or Stefon. It's about what happens when women get surgery for validation and then get dragged for it by the same folks who pressured them to get it in the first place. Let's keep it real. Cardi got her body done to fit in, to look like the video vixens the industry praises, to get the same attention the IG girls were getting. But now that she's older, richer, and got 2 kids, the same enhancements that helped her blow up are being used as weapons against her. So when people clown her for her BBL falling apart,
you know what I'm saying? It's hard to just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk around my flat. No. Some of y'all happy with it, and that's great, but that just wasn't me when I was young.
or smelling weird, it ain't just petty, it's cruel. It's rooted in this toxic-ass loop where Black and Latina women are told to look thick, curvy, and unreal. And when they do, y'all roast them the minute they show signs of being human. Let's not forget, Cardi didn't invent this beauty standard. She inherited it from music videos, strip clubs, rap lyrics, and IG filters, and now she's paying the price in public. Is it fair for society to shame the same women it pressured into surgery in the first place? And yo, let's look at Stefon again for a second. How convenient is it that when he was getting what he wanted from Cardi, it was all good, but the moment things went left, she became the joke, the smell? That's emotional abuse dressed up as PR. What's also wild is how quiet Stefon's been. No statement, no denial, no nothing, just vibes and silence. And you know what they say, when someone doesn't deny something, they letting the world believe it. That silence, that's a weapon too, because now Cardi gotta fight off rumors, defend herself, and relive one of the most humiliating narratives we've ever seen about a celebrity breakup. Meanwhile, Stefon out here cozy with his ex, smirking on IG, letting folks believe he escaped something gross. That's not just shady, that's damaging. And let's be clear, even if this was clout chasing, even if the BBL STANK was just a rumor gone viral, Cardi ain't a cartoon.
After I gave birth to my son, my was huge. And the reason why my was so huge, because I almost...
She's a mother, a performer, a woman with real feelings, and y'all love her when she lit, but the second she limps, y'all turn on her like she was never popping. That's the part that hurts the most. You know what's really wild about this whole thing? We've reached a point where women getting embarrassed online has become sport. Like folks wait in the comments like it's an arena. They refresh the shade blogs, they stitch the TikToks, they post memes before the woman even has time to process the pain. And what makes it worse? It's always women like Cardi, loud, unapologetic, sex positive, from the hood, brown-skinned, the ones who had to fight for every dollar, every click, every feature. When they win, people say they're too ghetto. When they lose, people cheer. It's like the world wants women like Cardi to fall, just to say, I told you so. But what are we really telling her? That she can't evolve? That she can't mess up and still be worthy of respect? Because let's not play dumb. If this was Taylor Swift or Adele or somebody else with a clean image, the whole convo would be different. There'd be sympathy, grace, a think piece in vogue. But for Cardi, it's hashtags and humiliation. She gets memes, jokes, comments about her hygiene like she ain't human. Where's the humanity? And what does that say about us? If we're so quick to laugh at her downfall, what does that say about how we value women? Especially women who came from nothing and made something? Why do people love seeing successful women dragged back down? Look, whether the smell was real or just revenge PR, one thing's clear. Cardi B deserves a break. Not just from men, but from this cycle of hurt, healing, and humiliation. And maybe, just maybe, it's time we stop turning women's pain into punchlines. This is SnitchFiles, where we don't chase the truth, we expose it.